guys! Today's video is on this look and I really hope that you guys like it, and if you want to learn how to do this makeup look, then just keep watching. I'm going to start out with a fluffy brush from MAC Cosmetics, and this, I don't know the name of it because it rubbed off, but it's just a white goat haired fluffy brush. And as a transition shade, I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee. Can you see that? Using that fluffy brush, going in with creme brulee in my crease. I did prime my eyes using the Urban Decay primer potion in Original, and I set that with Mirage from Makeup Geek as well. It's just a yellow toned eyeshadow. So now I'm going in with a more like a skinnier fluffy brush. This is from Wet n Wild. This is their crease brush, and I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Desert Sands, which is like a baby puke color, and then I'm gonna mix that in with Chickadee from Makeup Geek, which is a little bit more of a mustard yellow, so it's a little more brighter. So mixing those two together, I'm going in like a little bit more below where I put the crease shade. I'm creating like a little halo effect, so putting a little bit of the product in the inner corner and then in the outer corner as well. Then buffing it out with the first brush that we were starting with. Now going in with a Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush. It's a little tinier than the ones before. I'm going to go in with Bitten from Makeup Geek as well. I think almost all of these eyeshadows I'm using on the eye are from Makeup Geek. Putting this in the outer corner, like keeping it low, and then a little bit in the inner corner of my eye. And I'm gonna bring it in like a little bridge between the two, but very lightly. I don't want a lot of it there. Now with a smaller brush from Zoeva, this is their 237 Detail Shader Brush. I'm going in with Mocha from Makeup Geek. I should stop saying they're from Makeup Geek, but you know, just in case if you guys were wanting to get these shades. I'm going to concentrate this eyeshadow right here and right here of my eye. And just a little bit right here where both of these shades interact right here, like the little bridge. Going in with my Wet n Wild brush, I'm going with no additional product. I'm just gonna blend a little bit. And then going in with the MAC brush, I'm just gonna buff this even more. I really don't want harsh lines, so that's why I'm going in with a lot of brushes. And then retouching these shades right here. So I'm just going back and forth with the eyeshadows and the eye brushes. Make sure that everything is seamless and have no harsh lines. Now the area where I did not apply any eyeshadow, I'm going in with that green color that I have in my eyelid. This is a pigment from Makeup Geek. No surprise, right? It's in the shade Liquid Gold. It's very similar to Kathleen Light's collab with ColourPop, her single eyeshadow in the shade Telepathy. It really goes well with hazel eyes, I believe. Prior to putting on this loose pigment, I'm going in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. And I love applying this on any eyeshadow that I want to intensify. If you go over it with a matte shadow, it looks really gross. So just apply it where you know you're going to put the loose shadow. The loose pigment or whatever. I'm using a Sigma Concealer F70 brush. I'm going in with the pigment. I'm going in with the little tiny blending brush from Zoeva to mend these colors together so it doesn't look weird. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the NYC liquid liner. The packaging is all gross because I've been using this for a very long time. I'm making it a little longer than I usually do it because these eyelashes are really big, so I want the eyeliner to peek through it, if you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The eyelashes that I'm using today are obviously New Balance Bella eyelashes, or Bella, however you want to pronounce it. They're very expensive for eyelashes, but I think Manny MUA on YouTube has a discount code, so if you want to use a little discount, I think you can find it in his links, like in his bio underneath his videos. So hopefully you can save some money because these are really nice, and I've used these pair of lashes like 5 times already, and I never do that. I always throw away my eyelashes after using them for like 3 days. As these are drying, I'm going to put some mascara on. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara. This one has replaced my Clump Crusher from CoverGirl because the bristles really separate my lashes. These eyelashes are really big, and because they're so big, they kind of are heavy on the eyes. So make sure that you measure them up correctly to your eyes, like eye shape and stuff, so they don't bother you in the inner corners or anything. Because when I first got these, eyelashes usually fit my eyes because I do have big eyes, but surprisingly I had to cut these to like fit my eye shape a little better. For my face, I'm going to be using 2 primers. This is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. I'm gonna mix it in with the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer drops from L'Oreal. And for foundation, I'm gonna do a mixture of 3 foundations because, again, I'm trying to use up as much as I can. I'm gonna be using the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation from NARS, and I'm in the shade Light 5 Fiji, and then I'm going to mix in Studio Fix Fluid from MAC in the shade NC20, and then lastly I'm going to be using True Match from L'Oreal in the shade W3 because I only have like this much left, and I'm trying to use it up, like I said. So I really try to like this foundation, but I never like seem to love it like some YouTubers that I always see, and it's so frustrating because like you want something to work after you see so many things on YouTube about it, right? Okay, this one smells like paint. Oh, it smells really bad. And then lastly, True Match from L'Oreal. Oh, alright. I'm mixing it in with the Sigma Large Concealer F65 brush because I never use these types of brushes because like I use my beauty blender or I use something else to apply my foundation, like my finger. Painting this on. This is very therapeutic. I love this so much. So soothing. I'm going to be using the OG Sigma foundation brush F80, the flat top kabuki. This stuff is never really talked about on YouTube anymore. I don't ever see it. Oh, this is so hard. This is why I don't like doing my eyebrows before, because if you get foundation on them, they look really gross. So to contour, I'm using the LA Girl concealer in almond. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Okay, so my camera did not record me blending out my concealer that I use as a bronzer, but now I'm gonna go in with like the foundation brush and just kind of blend it a little bit more because I'm afraid that this will look a little too orange on me. Now I'm gonna use the shade Creamy Beige, again from the LA Girl Pro Concealers. I'm gonna apply a little bit because last time I applied a lot and my under eyes looked super crepey, and that never happens with this concealer. It's super like thin. But I think it's because I applied a lot, so. Using a sponge again. By the way, I'm too lazy to wet this sponge, so that's really unfortunate. Using the concealer on the sides of my eyeliner to like clean it up a little bit. Lazy girl tip for you. Now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. blush brush. I love this to set my under eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this stuff so very much. I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. This is the 103 brush. Oh, and yeah, I did put my hair up because I can't stand it on my neck when I'm doing my makeup. I don't really bake. I tried it, but I'm just really lazy, and I think it's just wasting product, to be honest with you. And we all know that Laura Mercier powder is not cheap. Like, it's kind of expensive. So just applying a little bit, I think, would be enough. I don't think it's necessary for you to throw away so much powder, you feel? Contour. I'm going to use the Anastasia contour kit because I haven't used this in forever. So I'm going to use the first shade and the last shade to bronze. This is the Real Techniques 100 brush, if you're wondering. I'm going to use a little bit of that contour shade in the center in my cheekbones. Just a little bit because this is already a lot. Going in with that big powder brush that I used. Blend everything together. I'm going to use this highlight that's in the contour kit because I really don't want anything exaggerating. Using the Real Techniques fan brush. Yeah, there you go. Gonna apply a little bit. My mustache. Oh man. Very quickly now for the under eye, using creme brulee and putting that all over my lower lash line. And then mocha, very close to my waterline. Now I'm going to use the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. These are really nice. I'm going to apply this in my tight line and in my waterline. I'm going to take a little bit of Carbon Black, the black eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and very, very close to my waterline, I'm going to put that right there because I think it needs it. I don't know. If you don't want to, you don't have to put this. It gives it a more smokier effect to the lower lash line. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to be using a nude. I really like nude, so that's what I'm going for, since the eyes I think are enough. So I'm going in with Daringly Nude from the Maybelline Matte Lipstick Collection. I'm going to go over it with the Jouer Lip Topper in Skinny Dip. I just got it recently and it's beautiful. I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. I forgot completely about them. To set my whole entire face, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I love this stuff so very much. Okay guys, that's it for the whole entire makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!